Rugby. I forgot to do my Super Brew picks last week, so I'm going to need everyone to skip this week, okay? Okay, on to the URC. The South African sides have finished their first ever tour of Europe, and each of them got a win, which is maybe a little better than I expected, given the year we've had. Tell you what I did expect, the Lions getting smashed by Ulster. I keep wanting to say Ulster, sorry. It started with the teams trading tries, and I thought, this could be a game. No, Ulster just absorbed the pressure and kept scoring off of the Lions' ill discipline. At least the Lions are learning to fight a bit more in defense, and this was Ulster's lowest score so far. I'm looking for silver linings. The Stormers were the only SA side without a win in the Urk yet, but they got it this weekend. A late try by Zas did make the game look easier than it was, but the Stormers will just be happy with an away win against the Dragons. They are also now officially top of the SA conference, something that now means nothing, considering it's no longer the Lions. I don't care. What was nice to see was the Stormers' venomous defense that they brought against the Dragons. Hopefully they can bring this in all their other matches. Though, having said it out loud now, they probably won't. The Bulls will really not be happy with their performance against Edinburgh. They could not get their attacking game going, and they were losing set pieces against Edinburgh. Something I think you get fined for in Pretoria. Last weekend, Bismarck du Plessis was a joyful ball of pain and muscle. This week, Edinburgh neutralized him by introducing Pierre Schoeman into his personal space. Schoeman just kept poking and pulling and being a dick to Bismarck until it got under his skin. And when Bismarck gets angry, he gets on the wrong side of the ref. He's nothing if not a bit of a moaner. Job done, Edinburgh. Lastly, the Sharks. And I thought after their performance against the Ospreys, they would have the measure of Cardiff. I thought wrong. As I've said, the South African teams just keep getting behind at the start of the match, and then they all have to fight back the whole time. Cardiff just kept them at bay, and it was enough to win the game. So, verdict on the South African side's first trip up north. Ian, the SA sides really need to stop giving up leads at the start of matches. Can't keep chasing games all season. Twee, improved defense all around. It's so weird that the Boks are like the best defensive side in the world, but our franchises are just like, no, I don't wanna. 3. All in all, it was very entertaining, and I cannot wait to see them all play locally. Which players will I never admit I have a crush on? At the Lions, it's hard to pick. Maybe Vincent Chituka, he seems to be getting his form back. I am kinda clutching at straws here. A certain Mr. Galant was making loud noises at the Stormers. He was beating defenders, handing off tacklers, and giving offloads all game long. He might be getting back into that green and gold jersey very soon.
He did not get back.
The Bulls? I'm gonna need more straws to clutch. Maybe Kurtley Orense? The little Colby clone was hard for Edinburgh to handle, and he was getting the Bulls out of all kinds of jams with his hot steps. Lastly, the Sharks, and Pepsi Buthelezi was the most fun to watch for me on the weekend. This guy was a danger to the other players on the field. So much so that he bulldozed a Cardiff defender straight into a concussion protocol. It was glorious. The SA sides now have a nice long break over the next few weeks, and they will be playing again at the end of November in SA with crowds. The local franchises still haven't announced which Squid Games will play to win some of those super rare tickets. So, got some of that other news? End of year tours, they are a thing again. Or the Southern Hemisphere teams hop on a plane and fly up to the Northern Hemisphere to show those teams what for. This is the first time the South is going north since 2018. That's crazy. There's a lot to look forward to. The Springbok touring party has been announced, and it's basically the same as before, except without Faf's beautiful hair, because he's injured. We'll see how they get on in a pretty tough 3-match tour early next month. Exciting! Finally, really bad news. Sean Wainui, one of the toughest and hardest tackling wingers you'll ever see, died in a car crash on Monday. He was a great player for the Chiefs and a good person by all accounts. I will never forget his record, 5 tries against the Waratahs earlier this year. My condolences to his friends and family. I don't mean to end every week in a downer. Hopefully the rugby this weekend can cheer us all up. I will see you all next week. Bye. Mwah.